Hey everybody, welcome back to another Brothers in Arsenal. Ben and Dan here. The day after Arsenal secure their ticket and then to the Champions League final. PSG Barcelona, PSG Bayern just wrapped up a couple hours ago. Obviously, PSG through to the final as well. They will be our opponents over in Budapest. Dano, I don't know who I wanted more because there's the history with Bayern in the Champions League, smacking us up, the 10-2 on aggregate, just getting bullied by them constantly. There's the Ivan Gazidis quote from way back when, saying we're moving to the Emirates so we can compete with the likes of Bayern Munich and Barcelona. And just continuously got, pumped by them when we faced them in the Champions League. And obviously we got the 3-1 victory over them this year, but I was kind of looking forward to maybe a little bit of a, battle in the final, finally take that step like we finally brought those words to fruition, competing with the best like Bayern and Barca. But the PSG matchup is also very interesting because the semifinal last season, obviously a close two legs that we had against them. I believe that without Donnarumma, we go through, or with them without Donnarumma, we go through last season. Obviously, he played for him and was fantastic in those two legs. So I'm excited. I'm excited about the final. I can't wait. I know we were making our travel plans already, trying to change, for the parade that's supposedly being postponed until after the final, of course. So, yeah, I don't know, just good vibes all around. This was my outfit to school today. Had the chain, had this, had my Arsenal jacket. All the kids were making fun of me, but I don't care. We're in the Champions League final. How are you feeling day after? Do you get to catch that PSG Bayern game by chance?
I was tired while I was watching it. Not because it was boring, but I was just tired. But I mean, I had it on. But who did I want out of the two of them? Bayern for the history, and also I just think the midfield of PSG is super strong. So I would have preferred to have played Bayern.
It
But
is, it is. When I look at the two teams though, in terms of the
and PSG just won it. They're the title holders. You got to give them respect. So
Of course, yeah. And I don't know, has anyone won back-to-back titles besides Madrid? I don't know if anybody has besides Madrid. So,
I don't know which one it is. I think I heard someone. I think someone was talking about it today, but I think maybe like Milan, maybe.
okay, maybe back in the day, but it's a tough thing to do. Any cup, any trophy is tough to win back-to-back seasons, especially a Champions League
Yeah,
or
but now they have a
Europa League.
50-50% chance. So
Yeah, and it's cup final. Anything can happen. You know, you mentioned their midfield's quality midfield, but their high pressing, high intensity attacking style, I think can help open up some space in behind their midfield. I also think it can help open up some space behind their defense specifically. And their defense is definitely well, I shouldn't say weaker. Their fullbacks are incredible, but their center backs, Marquinhos, I mean, he's getting old, right? I don't even know who their young center. I forget the young center backs.
gotcha,
What?
gotcha.
Yeah. So I think it's a place to attack there. The channels in behind for Gyökeres. I think he could be key in the final.
I think I saw that
Um,
Hakimi is out.
yeah, Hakimi is out, isn't he? Is he
But I
injured?
mean, Zaire Emery played a great
Yeah,
game, anyways. So
he's solid too. Yeah, but I
and
think
he's not
there's
even a
definitely room to
defender.
exploit PSG and behind their defense and behind their midfield in those final pockets in the final third, and in transition. So I'm eager. I'm eager about it. Like I said, anything can happen in our final. Um, just a couple things, before end the video. I don't know if you saw, but Arsenal are set to be or set to make the highest they've ever made in the Champions League, like 130, 140 million or something. I think 150, 160 million if we win the cup final. In terms of revenue, so that's amazing. We're set to be, one of the highest revenue earners of the Premier League this season, including Champions League, Premier League, TV rights, all that. Which hopefully will entail a nice summer of spending. We'll see. Um, Another thing I want to bring up, I don't know if you saw this, but Mikel Merino is potentially set to be able to play in the final. Obviously not start, of course, but that actually intrigued me because I was listening to another guy on my way home, and I 100% agreed with him. He's that type of player where he could come off the bench and get that game-winning goal. Your Kai Havertz, Mikel Merino. So that kind of gave me some excitement here. Merino might be back, but he's been out for a while, so he might not actually return, but you never know. Could be. So, what are your thoughts on that? Highest earners, Marino,
Uh,
he's doing.
whoop-de-doo. Unless we do something with it. No,
Yeah.
but no, actually, it is actually a very good thing to be financially healthy
Yeah.
because that allows us to do more, renovations at the
Yeah.
stadium, potentially bigger players.
Mhm.
Um, it's just a good spot to be in
Yeah.
to have financial health.
Your
Um,
self-sufficient model, that we always talk about, that the club always talks about, it's gonna be huge. We do things the right way, which is good, so we don't get into financial fair play issues. So, it's gonna be massive for the club this season in terms of the money.
oh, and then well, Mikel Merino, yeah, it's a good thing. He's not the flashiest. He's not the best player ever, but he is a kind of a clutch player for Spain and
Yeah,
for us as well. So
big
he's
game
good
player.
to have. And he's been even while since injured, he's been in the meetings because he's one of the six or one of the seven leaders, like leadership group or whatever. So he's still been active in that. Um, yeah, he's a good player. He's
Yeah,
got a great mentality, so it's good
and
to have. It'll be a
he's
big boost for the boys. So,
he's the best finisher on the team, in my opinion. I think he is
well,
maybe
I thought you said
Trossard,
Trossard.
but I think he's better than Trossard. He's more
Mm,
his like goal ratio or conversion ratio, I should say, I believe is better than Trossard. When you talk about XG, I think his might be higher. I have to do some research on that, but just based on my file and portfolio in my head, I think it would be higher. Um, but yeah, anyways, like I mentioned at the beginning, Dana and I are working on our travel plans. Head over to London for the title parade on the 31st is what they're saying on the online reports and forums. We'll be there in London for the Champions League final. Whether we watch it at a pub or even do the Emirates viewing party that they're potentially be hosting too. So that's pretty cool. We're excited about that. We just got to sort out all the details. But yeah, I mean, it's just great vibes, It's great vibes. It's amazing to go into school today and just not be, not be a joke. The kids weren't making fun of me. They actually, I was surprised. I was surprised none of them kind of talked about penalty incidences or whatever, but I already had my facts to rebuttal back to that. So I was ready to go.
yeah.
Um, but yeah, I mean, it's just great. It's good times, good vibes. Yeah, anything else before we wrap the video up, Daniel?
No, I had a Manchester City fan in my DMs after I posted that. Just dude, I could have been insufferable. I could have posted so much, but I'm like, I just posted the one Arsenal
Oh,
video that they posted.
just wait till we win it.
No, but this City fan just being
Yeah,
a City fan, like talking
yeah.
trash about stuff. I'm
I
like, I don't want to hear it from you.
They're the worst. They're the absolute worst. Can't stand them. But yeah, anyways, yeah, as always, please like, subscribe, hit the hype button if that's a thing. Share with your friends, hit the bell, get those notifications on, and leave your comments down below. Let us know how pumped you are, or what team you wanted to face. If you're disappointed about PSG, Bayern, whoever you want to play. But yeah, just interact with us in the comments. We're always looking to do that. And we appreciate the people who hopped into the live stream. We got a couple new subscribers from that. Shout out those guys that joined. I think Ellie was one of them, and then the Orbs guy, Orbs Pablo. I forget what exactly it was. Shout out those guys. But yeah, as always, been other brothers in Arsenal. We'll see you guys in the next video.